we want to get into the habit of celebrating those who serve. Amen? Not because they want to be celebrated, not because they ask to be celebrated, but because we want to celebrate what God is doing through the service. Amen? Remember, even though we're celebrating the individuals, we're celebrating what God is doing for and through. Amen? All right? And if you remember a few weeks ago, we had those who had completed the Essentials beta group, the test group, came and we recognized them for completing that and finishing that course, and we were very grateful for them. But they also, and I want you to know, I'm glad that they did it, and I was a little irritated that they did it because I wanted a little bit of a break. But they said, we don't want to stop. We want to keep going. And so the very next week, they were starting the next course. And I was like, I wanted a break. But God was moving. And so we said, let's go. And for 5 weeks straight, they came together and we gathered together and we took them through the Growing in Grace course. So this group has not only completed the Essentials course, but also the Growing in Grace course. That's 10 weeks together, guys. And it was amazing. I can't tell you how thankful I am for this group. The engagement that we had, the conversations that we had, the depth that we sometimes had to hold up, we're going too deep. We're not going to get through the material. That's a deep dive. But what God did through it, I thought was amazing. And in a moment, we're going to bring them all up to share or to receive their certificate. But I asked a few of them if they would come and share. So would Alicia, Butch, and Tanya, would you come up? Give these guys a round of applause. And I'm not putting them on the spot. They got asked earlier this week. So they had a few days to get ready. And I've just asked them to take a few moments and just share a little bit about what the class meant for them, what they got out of it. And then, of course, to plug it for when we have the course for you guys to register for. Amen? Everybody say amen. Amen. All right. Rock, paper, scissors.
They're probably better speakers than I am. So growing in grace, I think that one of the main things that I got out of it is that we develop habits every day. And habits can be good things, like spiritual habits, like things we do to try to get better with our walk, okay? And so I think as we do that, they transform from a checklist, like, hey, well, I've got to read my Bible, and I've got to do this every day. It becomes more of a non-checklist and it becomes more like a routine. And I just learned, that's one of the things that we develop habits, and you need to develop spiritual habits. It helps you with your walk. It helps me with my walk. So, and then you can sort of measure your walk, and you do that, and it's not like an external measurement, it's more of an internal measurement. So I think that to me, we just talked, that's one thing that kind of stuck with me is about the spiritual habits, and that they are good if you do them with purpose. And then it's almost like, well, if you forget one of your morning routines and you don't do it. I'm going to use this as an example, brushing your teeth. Okay, that's gross. But say, like, for example, if you get to work and you forgot to brush your teeth, then what do when you get to work or whatever? You go brush your teeth. Well, it's kind of like reading the Bible and or doing what you do, saying a prayer first thing in the morning, and you forget to do that. You stop where you're at and you go back and say, Lord, I'm sorry, I missed that step, I missed that part. And that's part of your routine then, and that's when God kind of nudges you. And so I like that part about the spiritual growing in grace. So thank you. That's what I learned. Is that too long?
So I remember having to say something when we went through Essentials related to the Lay's potato chips. I don't know if you guys remember that, but during that class, it was just the one chip that you got to eat. This one, ramped up from essentials. So instead of just getting one potato chip, I got 5 potato chips. But the wonderful thing is I didn't eat all 5 of those potato chips. I learned how to share those potato chips so that others could experience what God has blessed us with. And I found that in sharing the bag of potato chips and not holding it all to myself, sharing it with others, the circle grew and it became more of a party. So, you know, if you want to join a party, that's definitely where you can do it and learn how to be a better disciple, because that's one thing that I really need to learn more of. And the teachers that we had with Crystal and Pastor Anthony really challenged us. They gave us challenging questions that sometimes you might not like your inward answer, but it helped you grow. And it helped me grow a lot.
Well, when Anthony asked us to consider participating in this discipleship courses, I was really excited. I thought, oh, we've been wanting to do this for a long time. And then he said, would you mind being in the first class? And I went, oh man, I don't want another meeting that I need to go to every evening. It's 5 weeks. Boy, was I wrong. I really had a good time. I'm old. I've been around a long time and thought I knew a lot. But I got in the essentials class and learned a lot of new things. But also I learned things that I already knew, but from a different perspective. It was really good to sit in a class with other people with different experiences and be able to glean from their insights. Really got a lot out of that class. The Growing in Grace just expanded that. Another 5 weeks, every Monday I look forward to sitting down with that same group of 12 people and just enjoying their insight and laughing, sharing God, and learning a lot. I'd really encourage you to sign up. You'll get a lot out of it. There was this one girl in the class, though, that just kept asking questions. Every time. And Anthony had to shut her down a couple times, like, you know, that'll be another class. We're going to get to that. And she just kept asking questions. And then when we got in the car to go home, she continued to ask questions. Hope y'all will come join us in the classes.
Oh, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And he's going to pay for that later? All right, if I can ask Miss Crystal to come up, and those who also took the course with them to come up, line up over here like we did last time, alphabetical order, please. Because the certificates are in alphabetical order, we want to recognize these guys and give them certificates. And just a reminder, they plugged it. We'll have the registration form out there. This one that starts on Monday is full. Sorry, guys. But we'll get another one scheduled in the next few months. So if you hear them and you're like, you know what, I want that. And this group is looking forward. They're already talking about when are we doing the next one. And we'll get to that too. But I also want to let you know, a number of them have said, we'll help teach the upcoming classes. So some of these guys are going to be teachers. And if you're one of those, I have the packet for you. So don't leave today without getting it, so I can give you the whole packet for all of essentials. I don't have the Growing in Grace one done, but if you're one of the essentials teachers, I have your packet for you with everything. But if you want to get signed up for that course, we'll have the paper out on the Welcome Center. Don't leave today without signing up, because I have a feeling the next one is going to be full too, and you don't want to miss it, because it is a lot of fun. These guys are a blast. I know you guys will be fun too. And Crystal keeps everything lively. All right, so here you go, Miss Crystal.
Do we have everybody?
Some of them are at walk-in.
Yeah, some of them are at the walk-in.
All right.
Jennifer Badgett.
Yes, and if we can get some pictures, that would be wonderful. If someone's got a camera, they can get pictures. That would be awesome.
Alicia County. Joel County. Angela McMahon. Misty Mallory is not here. Butch Shackle. Tanya Shackle. Kelly Wallace is not here. You hand me mine. Crystal Stubitz.
Thank you. Yes, everyone gather together and move this out of the way. Move in, move in. 1, 2, 3. Hey, give it up for them. 10 weeks of putting up with me.